Hello, fellow people of the Earth. I am Deery 50 from Runetooncraft Productions, and welcome to a new episode of our Iron Man Let's Play. I have unfortunately not been able to make videos for a long time. I've been away. I haven't even been on a computer for a very long time. But I have had a little laptop that I can play on and do some things on with an unregistered version of Bandicam. So you'll see the little Bandicam logo on the top of some of these clips. But as you can see, I did a lot of mining, iron ore, and a lot of coal, as you can see. So that was from the Motherlode mine as well, so I got 38 gold ingots. So I smelted all of these into steel bars. This was, I think I started this the end of last episode. I started mining for that, and that was kind of what I was doing AFK when I had my little shitty laptop. But yeah, as you can see, there's the Bandicam logo. So I had to figure out what the best thing to smith these would be. And at first I had to get some levels, and I decided to just make, first of all, a steel helm, and then make the rest of them into square shields. Because I just wanted to see how much a steel helm would be, steel full helm would be if I sold at the shop. And steel square shields was I knew those would be kind of profitable, so... And as it turned out, the steel full helm was not worth making, as I kind of thought. Steel square shield at this price, with the levels I currently have, is the best to make. Even though I do get a tiny bit more XP for making the steel kite shields, they actually, if you take price per bar when you sell them, it's less. So yeah, I wanted to make sure I was getting my money's worth. As you can see, I tested the steel kite shields right here just to see. And if you do the math, the price per bar is less for those than it is for the steel kite or the steel square shields. So yeah, that's what I was, pretty much farming in between episodes. I was, mining a lot of iron and mining a lot of coal and, doing this. As you can see, I'm checking the prices right now. And I did the math, and it's definitely more worth my money to make steel square shields. That's what I do. So yeah, I was gone for 3 weeks. I spent 2 weeks in another country, and then 1 week I was at a festival. So yeah, unfortunately have not been able to, actually do voiceovers over clips in those times. So I have a lot of stuff to show you guys. But yep, here I am selling those steel square shields to Cassie's shield shop. I hop worlds, sell 5, and then hop again until I sell all of them. And that gives me a nice little juicy cash pile, which will eventually run out pretty much instantly, but you know how it is. So then I go and kill some fire giants for a little bit, but I don't really... This is some screenshots as well. There'll be a lot of screenshots because I was using my laptop. I didn't really get anything. I used a bunch of runes but didn't get anything. So I decided I want to actually set the style of my player now because I don't have one yet. And I decided to make it the same as Deery 50, the very iconic Deery 50, which is just blue. Same except make it black colored. And currently that's suiting well for me. I could change the color later if I so please, but I don't know. Then I go ahead and get 25 bones for this Demon Slayer quest, which is required for a very weird part of the quest where I have to give 25 bones to a wizard. So yeah, this quest is pretty straightforward. I just have to talk to this guy, and then he says that I lose keys easily. And then you get one of the keys from this guy who is very uptight, and then the other key you get from the drain, and then you give 25 bones to this wizard, and you get the other key. So those are the 3 keys, and if you talk to Sir Prison or whatever, Prison, he gives you the silver light. And then you just go over to the circle over here, and then Delrith appears, and then you have to kill all the wizards. Actually, you don't have to, but then you have to say the words, and the demon will die. And then you will have completed Demon Slayer. So that was my first quest that I completed. And that was, as I said, pretty straightforward. And this one's even more straightforward. This is Doric's quest. So you can see I'm doing a random event there. But Doric's quest literally just required giving him resources. So that was a very easy quest. So I did that next. And then I robbed some imps, because this was still the Christmas event going on. So I robbed imps for beads. Yeah. It actually is more effective than trying to chase imps, even though some of them they spawn in certain places very well. It's actually more effective to rob them at that place. I mean, they don't exist anymore. They were just there for the Christmas event, so I guess I just had good timing. if you are not doing the Christmas, if the Christmas event still isn't around, which, you know, probably isn't now, unless the imps are back, I would go to Yenil, and around that area there's a lot of imps nearby, and you just have to kill those and hope. So yeah, that gives me the Amulet of Accuracy, and the Amulet of Accuracy on an Iron Man is very valuable, because you only get one of them. So yeah, there's no way of trading, getting more. Once you lose it, you lose it. It's very valuable, so yeah. So here I am doing Ernest the Chicken quest, so pretty much a guy got turned into a chicken, and I had to save him by fixing this this professor who is bad at things, fixing his machine. So these are very quick speed throughs. If you guys want to try and follow the store pattern, you can. I don't, blame you if you don't want to, but that's like, a very quick way of getting that. Very quick walkthrough. So that's completion of Ernest the Chicken, which gives me a nice juicy 4 quest points. And then I just did this quest that I probably should have done when I first started playing the game, which is Sheep Shearer. I just needed like 25 balls of wool, and I had to make those into like, balls and stuff. Anyway, so now I have to get some dyes for the Goblin Diplomacy quest. So I get a blue dye and a yellow dye and a orange dye. Oh yeah, by the way, a goblin died there without me even attacking it, and it dropped a clue scroll. So yep, that's something that I'm going to show you later in this episode. So yep, then the goblins change, and eventually you complete the quest. Yeah. So here are some more pictures of some quests. There's the Karim Gen quest. This is I was on my laptop again. So pretty much I had to get rum, and then I had to open this chest, and it told me where it was buried, and then I buried it dug here. I had to kill a farmer, and then I completed the quest. And then I got an emerald and a gold ring. And then this imbues me with magic XP apparently, which is potion quest. And I kill a skeleton. This is for ghost. What is it? Restless Ghost. Yeah. And then this is a guy helping me out with Shield of Aref because I got ditched. So yeah, that's great. And this is another guy. I had a lot of problems with Shield of Aref. This guy gave me he thought that he was Phoenix, but he wasn't. And I was like, that's a black arm certificate. And yeah. Anyway, it was, nice of him to help out, so I wanted to put him in the video anyway. So if you guys saw his username, you can go ahead and thank him, and he'll be really confused. And now here's the Restless Ghost quest completion, which actually gives me quite a lot of prayer XP. It's good to start out with, although I didn't, obviously. So Prince Ali Rescue, another pretty straightforward quest. Just required, like, getting a few resources. Oh, actually, okay. Apparently I already completed that. Alright, I'm already talking about, I'm still talking about it, but I completed it. So this is the, what is it? This Romeo and Juliet. Very, very straightforward quests. All the free quests are pretty straightforward. That's why I wanted to just get them all over with and put them all in one video. So that gives me 5 quest points, which is a very big amount of quest points. So that's actually pretty cool. So then I decide to buy some law runes with some of the money that I got earlier. So I buy a bunch. I buy 10 and then hop and then buy 10 more. And I think I used, I think I just used, yeah. I think I used 20k amount of coins, and I get 82 law runes, which, you can use for a while. I was just running out, that's all. And I'm still debating whether I should try rune crafting or not, or if I want to, just buy all my runes and stuff. So I don't know. So I got a bunch of wizards mind bombs for starting the Dragon Slayer quest. Right now I'm collecting resources for Dragon Slayer. I need a lobster pot, a wizard mind bomb. I got 2 just in case I drank one of them. And then I needed to buy some silk from Thalissa's clothing store, and apparently I initially went into the general store. But yeah, I needed some silk, and the best way to get that, unless you want to try and go all the way to Ardigen, is to buy it from Thalissa's fine clothes. So yep, there's my silk. And I needed an on-fire bow, which apparently I didn't get a recording of. 3 planks, 90 nails, 90 steel nails, and a hammer. And 2k, and a lawn air room for 10 a kinetic grab. So here I head to the Champions Guild, which I now have access to with the quest points that I have achieved. And I talk to the Guildmaster about Dragon Slayer, which is the last quest that I have to do, as you can see, to complete all of the free quests. So I started there, And then I have to talk to the very uptight guy who's the only person who sounds rude plate bodies in the whole game, Oziak. So yeah, I have to talk to him and get him to give me this really ridiculous task of killing a dragon that destroyed an entire city on an island. And then I talked to the guild master, and he's like, "Oh, well, that's a hard task. Well, if you want to do it, you can go talk to the duke. He gonna give you an anti-fire shield, and here's the key to a maze." And I was like, "Okay, I gotta go do that." So then I get going. I have the maze key. Talk to the duke, get 2 anti-dragon shields, and then I go over to the estate agent so I can get a house to easily teleport to get into Melzar's maze easily. So I ask for a house, and that house only costs like 1k, so I go ahead and buy that. Now, if you look at my inventory right now, I kind of went in there thinking it'd be a lot easier. I would bring, if you're around my level and you're good at magic, I would bring runes. I actually end up having to go through the maze twice, which you will see. You need to bring like casts of at least fire strikes, and you can safe spot the demon at the end. I only had problems with the demon at the end, but you know, I still had problems there. So pretty much on each level of this maze, first of all, you have to kill the rats and get the keys for the rats, which is pretty simple. I think I do that right here. The red key, yep, there it is. And then I use that on the very northwestern door. I go to the wrong one initially, but it's actually the northwestern one. I went to the southwestern one, but it's the northwestern one. So I quickly fix that before I use up the key, because once I use the key on a door, it will disintegrate. So, yeah. Then I go up the ladder and kill the ghosts. And the ghosts were pretty easy. I think they only took 1 kill for me. But the second time it took way more kills. So then you go from the second door in the north, use a yellow key on that door. And you go up and you kill the skeletons until you get a yellow key. And the yellow key, oh yeah, there's a spooky picture. Disturbingly, its eyes look everywhere in the room except at you. Interesting. So then you use the key on the most eastern, or the most western door. And then you follow this long passageway until you get to the ladder at the end, and then you climb down that ladder, climb down another ladder, and then climb down a final ladder. And then there should be some zombies in the room, and you can pick a blue key, which you should get fairly quickly. I, for some reason, got them on the first kills for zombies, but I'm not sure if that's always a drop or not. Now I know for sure that Malzar the Mad, once you kill him, you always get the purple key. He will occasionally use Fire Strike, but mostly he'll just kind of like do crazy things like spawn cabbages, so you should be fine. So then I open the last door, the last purple door, and then I try to attack the Lesser Demon. This is the first failed fight of the Lesser Demon, you will see. I end up having to come back with, casts of Fire Strike, an Air Staff, I think 1,000 or so air runes and stuff like that. So, yeah, as you can see, I'm getting completely destroyed by this guy. And in order not to lose my things, I decide to leave through the door over there. I tried to flinch it, which I could have actually probably done, but it just didn't seem practical. So I left, and I came back later and did the whole thing, which we'll see. With 2,000 air runes, 1,000 mind runes, and a fire staff. Now, the skeletons took a long time to kill this time. Like I got an entire other strength level, and you saw that I got one when I started this episode, or when I started this Dragon Slayer thing. So, yeah. For some reason, it took me a lot longer to get down to the Lesser Demon this time. But I did, and this is me safe spotting the Lesser Demon with Fire Strike. And that didn't take that long, till I got the green final key. And as you can see, the chest is open because someone else just came through here. But I find the map part in the chest, which is Melzar's map part. And this is the hardest map part the hardest map part to get during this whole quest. So everything else is a matter of killing a goblin and taking its map using telekinetic grab, or paying it 10k if you're stupid, or pouring a bunch of stuff and putting some items in a door. With a very simple riddle, which I actually, initially I used to do quests without using guides back in the old days. Now I just kind of know what to do. I actually, for this whole quest, didn't even really need a guide. I kind of knew what to do. For one part, I did, just because something wasn't working. But it might have been this door, actually. I don't know. But the riddles are pretty easy to do, even without a guide. So on this magic door that's in the Falador Dwarven Mine, you want to use an unfired bowl, Wizard's Mind Bomb, a lobster pot, and a piece of silk. And then you are able to open the door, and it makes this kind of cool magical opening sequence noise. And then there's a chest on the inside, which you can open and get, I think it's Lorzar's map piece or something. But there's a guy, the inscription talks about a guy who lost his beloved town and wishes you to keep the map a secret so nobody has to go back and face the dragon and bring it further to destroy more places. But I am a warrior, I will destroy the dragon. And then this is the easiest map piece, right? Wormbrain's part where I just have to like attack him and then get the map part. Very easy. You either do that or pay him 10k, which this just seems more practical. So then I use the map pieces together and get a full Crandor map, which you can see right there. How cool is that? So then I talked to this guy, Clarence, he has the Lady Lumbridge, and he says, nope, I will not use the ship. You cannot use the ship with me being the captain, so then you buy it. Then he gives you the ship, and then you recruit Ned as a captain. And once I recruit Ned as a captain, I actually get an adamant dagger so I can use stab. Now I'm going to go to live audio to make this seem more authentic. Alright guys, time to set sail on the Lady Lumbridge to Crandor. And this is my actual voice from the recording. I'm not doing a voiceover right now. I haven't even started doing that voiceover. Oh, here we are, near Crandor Island. Now, time to fight that dragon. Oh boy. Oh no. No! The dragon! Elvarg, no! Don't do it, Elvarg! No, cabin boy! No! Crash. Well, I hope Ned is okay. Ned, are you up here? Well, hi, Ned. I like how the trade option is still there. That's funny. What if you could trade him? That'd be cool. Alright, so here we are. And some skeletons over there. Alright. Okay. Is that even good? This one? No. Ruins of the Sacred City on Grandor. Destroyed by a dragon and opened by a adventure. This quest is not story, that's actually cool quest. It's definitely the best quest of the three quests. I just told you. Alright, now that seems like everyone has. That looks pretty easy. Enter lay hole. And that's the adventure that woke Elvarg. That's funny. Okay. Here we are. And there are many skeletons here. Alright. And before I do that, there should be... Hold on. Okay, so that's just in case anything bad was to happen, but I do hope that that will not happen. Okay, so I'm gonna try and safe spot this. Stop it, you skeleton. So let's climb over this wall and start the battle. Oh no. Okay. Turn out to retaliate off. And I have to do this for a really long time. Yeah, this could take a while.
Not the best boss.
Okay, guys, this is taking a long time. Sorry, that was a little friend video I was watching. Just paused it. It's taking a very long time. But here's a little speed through of the rest of the fight. Oh, I just hit for like the first time. Oh, shit. Here's a little speed through. Hey! Killed Elvarg. Wow, that took a very, very long time. And here's the head of Elvarg. Elvarg's head. Okay. Now let's get this quest done. That was, I mean, yeah, some people might call that a newbie way to finish the quest, but this is an IMN account, and I'm only doing the things that are very fair in the game, and that was a very fair thing to do with the levels that I have. I mean, there was a safe spot there that you could do a flinch attack with, and I did. Used that to my advantage. Yes, I could have tried a mage technique, but that uses runes, and this was the most economic way for me to finish the quest, so I did. So there's Elvarg's head. As you can see, I didn't even use that much food, and food is right now kind of important for me as well. I do have to do quite a lot of fishing and stuff like that. Yet to come, a lot of grinding to do. But, you know, I had to get an episode out to you guys. So, yeah. By the way, this still isn't voiceover. This is me actually completing the quest. I just, you know, yeah, just talking and stuff. But let's walk over and turn in the head. Hello, Oziak. And there we have it. I've completed Dragon Slayer. Now that is something to see. Yeah, let's take a look at that. I have 43 strength now, 37 defense. It's quite an increase. I'll have to get that to 40, and then I'll be good. And this, I'm just going to train up from then. So if we look at my total level, it is 46. I have 53 quest points. 43. Oh, never mind. No, it hasn't updated yet. 43 strength. Yeah. So I actually have 50. I've reached the big 5-0 midlife crisis, mid-level crisis. I don't know. Yeah, combat level 50. Most of all these combat levels have been from quests. So yeah. Now if we take a look at this quest list, you should be able to see that I have completed all of the free quests. So I'm gonna go ahead and take screenshots of that. Alright, very cool. That's that. There we go. That's awesome. All of the free quests. And obviously a few members quests as well that I completed before. So there you have it, guys. Completion of all of the free quests on my IMN account. At the end here, I go ahead and do that clue scroll I got earlier, and I'm wearing some of the items that I've gotten from clue scrolls in the past on this account, which is those little fancy pants and stuff like that. Anyway, I think that's the only item I'm wearing that I got from a clue scroll. So yeah, completion of all the free quests is definitely a pretty big milestone that allows me to, that unlocks a lot of members quests and a lot of more possibilities for me to get XP and items and unlocking new areas. Also something I just wanted to get out of the way. So all the free quests are now completed on my Iron Man account. Now isn't that cool? Now, I'm not going to say this for sure, like as a total goal, like a huge goal, but getting a quest cape on an Iron Man account is gotta be like amazing. I mean, I don't want to set myself to that on EOC, but I might be able to do that on 07 after a very long time. So who knows? Maybe that'll happen. Maybe that won't. I don't know. We'll have to see. But here I am just doing this clue scroll, which I think I get the reward right here, which ends up being a very crappy reward. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya.